run time with a 2-cell?
You can get around 30 minutes.
It's not bad.
Especially if you like beating it and hammering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, take around 30 minutes.
Alright, I'll let you be.
Yeah, man.
Just when I see an RC car, I gotta check it out.
For sure. If you have your phone.
What's going on, and welcome back to another video. So I forgot to film the intro of the test and tune session, so this is what it is. The car performed really well, and as I said, these sticks are the Pro line reactions, and yeah, they're doing quite well. They're very grippy, and you guys will hear the car picking up traction in the middle of the track. So drop a like again if you're new to the channel. Welcome. Leave a comment if you wanna. This car is a very budget build to some extent, and it's performing pretty well. So I'm gonna switch you guys over to those clips, and let me guys know what you think. Really proud of this car. The car was turned all the way down, everything on low settings, and still perform well. So let's take in these clips, guys, and stay tuned.
Trying to flip just now. That was a good one. That one went straight. Didn't get to give it all the power by the first part by launching, but in the middle of the track it definitely held the power. Guys, so that's a little bit better, and obviously as you saw that it held straight, so you could have been able to cut down the time. So that's all we need to work on still, but drop a like if you like in the content, and let's do another test it. So 3.2 now, guys, and you know what's crazy? The mile per hour is not even as high in the 40s, but we're chopping down the ET, which means that the car is launching good, gripping good. However, we'd like to raise the mile per hour as well. So stay tuned. Again, this is technically a stock TTO2, and it only has aftermarket drive shaft and aftermarket bearings. So there's nothing to adjust the toe or the camber on any side of the car, so it's just basically everything outside of the box. So sometimes when the car doesn't launch good, it's because one of the tires might have a little bit more grip than the other. So because it's stuck, we're having those issues, but eventually we might upgrade the car to let's say a point where we don't have those issues. But until then, we'll be running just like this. So if you want to get one just like this to come out and have some fun, this is the setup you can work with. So stay tuned. Okay, so that was another 3-1 pass, guys. However, that's still a new PB. I don't think I'm gonna really pressure her anymore for the day, because yeah, I've been putting some power on it really hard on mid-track. So I think that's that. I have 2 fans running on the motor and 1 big fan on the AC. In another video I'll show you guys. So I think we can wrap it up. Drop a like again because the channel needs the support, and then stay tuned for the other one.